In this video, we'll see how AlarmTraq receives an alarm from an Asentria, previously known as Omnitronix device. In this case, it'll be a Teleboss 850. In this example, the site profile has not been created yet for this particular site. So we're going to see how AlarmTraq reacts when it receives an alarm from one of these Asentria devices when there's no site profile configured. First, we'll wait for an alarm to come in from the Asentria device, in this case connected to a Nortel option 11C. I see an inbound call coming in on port 1. I'll go ahead and click on the port label, which will bring up our terminal view. And there's the beginning of the information that we're looking for, the Asentria alarm notice version. And you'll notice the line right above it is the actual site name associated with this device. We'll receive multiple alarms on the same call from the Asentria device. In this case, we've got 3 of them. And once carrier is dropped and the call is cleared down, the alarm information will be populated. I'll go ahead and go back to our database, and we'll see we received 3 alarms. In this case, it was identifying itself as Hartford. So now if I go into my site profiles, we'll see that AlarmTraq already created a new site profile for us and populated the alternate product ID, which is the device name that it gets from the Asentria device, as well as just gives it a default company name of the same. So I'll go ahead and populate this with a real name, make it a little easier to deal with. In this case, it's going to be the Hartford Manufacturing Company. And I'll put in a customer email. In this case, it's Elmer Fudd. Elmer. I'll flag it for majors, minors, and warnings. And I'll click OK. Now, the next time I receive an alarm from that same device showing the same device ID, AlarmTraq will immediately associate it with that new site profile that we just edited. So we'll go ahead and wait for another alarm to come in from this particular device. I just happen to know we should be seeing another one any moment. There it is, ringing in on port 1. I'll click on the label so we can view it. Modem is connected. Still shows the same site name right down here, Hartford. That's the name that it gets from the Omnitronix Asentria device. And the Nortel alarm in this case is a SYS000 plus another SYS4597. And once the call clears down, AlarmTraq will process those alarms. Now, as we can see, we have the real name, the Hartford Manufacturing Company. And AlarmTraq should have sent out those emails. Let's take a look. Yes, in this case I received 2 new emails. One is the SYS4597. And here's the SYS000. AlarmTraq will automatically give you a somewhat detailed explanation of the alarm just by clicking on the particular maintenance object that was alarmed. In this case, we'll look at the SYS000. It derives this information from the new Nortel maintenance object database. which in this case has over 13,500 listings of individual Nortel alarms. And we can find any individual alarm just by clicking Find, in this case the sys000, telling us that a sys load has taken place. And that's all there is to making AlarmTraq work with your Nortel system when using an Omnitronix Asentria device, whether it be a SL81, SL61, Datalink 150, or any of the Teleboss models.